Okay, so today we're gonna learn how to make around 25 to 30,000 per 1.5 hour. One and a half hour depending on your luck. We have some requirement to have. We need to have our mining at 100. That's very important. And in our specialization, we need this mining process at max because this will allow you to mine while mounted. And also I find that this one is very important because it gives you this talent which is called overload element deposit, which basically well, it says 12 hours cooldown. You go when you find rare element, some charge element, you just use this in front of it and it will overcharge it, meaning that it will drop more nodes out of it. So basically, when you do it, you farm it, and then it will drop five, six other nodes that you can mine as well. So it's like plus mining. But the cool thing about it is when you use it, it says 12-hour cooldown, but you can actually, the more you mine, the more cooldown is less cooldown. So basically, I think it's one node. It will take like half an hour of the cooldown. It's pretty cool. So this is basically what you need. You need this, and you need this. And then what you have to do is just go around in this area, around here. The one that I really like, the route that I really like is taking a route all over this area here, all this circle. Because usually I start off here and I go around all the area here. I'll show you in a bit. I go around all the area here. There's some really cool nodes, like 6, 7 nodes here. And when the time that you takes you to go around this area, collect all the nodes here, come back, it will almost respawn all the nodes that you just mined. By doing so, in an hour and a half, you will end up with quite enough material that you can go sell at the auction house for a very fast money per hour. Around, like, I've tested this yesterday on this alt, and I've made around 200,000 in about 4 hours, which is pretty insane for me. As I'm a casual player, I'm not like a hardcore player, but it's enough money for me to go around and do whatever I want. So basically, I will show you the route in a bit. I will show you what I do in 1 hour, hour and a half, and it's nice to have something called uh, I can't pronounce that. Zap throttle soul inhaler. Yeah, that's one. And also, you need this, and you need this as well. Empty soul cage. What this allows you is there's some certain elemental mobs that you have to kill, and right before they die, if you use the inhaler on them, they will trap the souls inside the empty soul cage. And once 15 minutes pass, it will allow you to harvest Earthian souls, which is used in blacksmithing for many recipes, like this, for example, the Black Dragon Touch Hammer, this one, which is pretty cool to have, and also it's a free boost for your skills up. Now, this is a good example about a grayed out node. Then you have just to crack the wall of the cave and just go inside, and you would see the node that you were looking for. Because sometimes, like, it's great and you look for it and you can't find it, and just you notice that there's a rock wall to crack, and then you can just go inside and collect it. There's nothing. They just give you out. There's a lot of competition in this area, to be honest, and I find it sometimes there's a lot of players just doing the same area that I'm doing, but sometimes just free, nothing here. There's a quest here, forgot what it's called, but you can just kill a big dragon here, and usually there's a lot of hordes, so if you are in war mode, be careful. But there's some nodes as well inside sometimes. Where is this node? Oh, here it is. Can we do it? Yes, we can. See, by the time they just do stuff, you just mine, get out of here, done. That's the beauty of not being dismounted when every time you started mining a deposit, which sucks. You know, you have dismount, mount, dismount, mount. It's like takes so much time. And then you have to fight some mobs, blah blah blah. Okay, now this one is a very good example for using the overload elemental deposit, because this one gives you a lot of cool stuff. Yes, it gives you a lot of damage. There you can take some what is it called? You can take some talents to make it less, but I don't find it necessary. You know, dip yourself in the water and that's it. You're done. I don't know if many people know this, but just dip yourself in the water and the debuff is just gone. Now I'm gonna quickly stop here to show you how to get the Earthian souls. You just find this guy right over here actually. There's three of them here. And it's called the Earth Shattered Element. And you just attack it for now. No, yeah, be careful of being knocked down. I mean, just don't go very hard on him. Just keep him down to 1%. Go back, use whatever ability that you have. Click on him and then use this. When he die, I mean, this is how I do it as a warrior. Each class have a different type of mechanic and how to do it. But for me, I just keep him down to 1%. I was lucky there for 1%. I almost killed him. Go back, just do an EOE, and when he cross it, I have the time to use the Soul Inhaler, and now I have in charged Earthian Soul, which have a duration of 15 minutes. I can crack it now, but just give me random stuff. But if you wait for 15 minutes, you will get the Earthian Souls that cannot be auctioned, cannot be bought. This usually is expensive to buy. The soul in here is like 20,000, but if you get the mats for it and just do a crafting order, it will cost you about 5,000. And the cage that I used to capture the soul of the Earthian costs like 300 gold, which is good. You don't need much of them, but they are good for having your blacksmith getting a little bit higher up in the skills. Quick notice here, I want to show you what does the titanium touch server deposit, what will happen to it when you use the overload elemental on it. See, it give you artisan metal and rousing order, plus dragon isle mining knowledge, plus you can mine it and you get extra from the rousing order. This is insane. It's insane because if you check the rousing, this one sells for each 180, and the this one. Well, I cannot option this one because this one is this one. It's like really good for crafting. But you get this, three of them. You get 9 from those, and you get 5 again. Another 5. 5 ores from it, 5 orders. So basically, that's like how many? It's like 14 of them, and then it's like average is 180 per one. It's like 2,500 just like in one go, which is pretty insane actually, for just doing nothing. Yesterday I was not able to video take a video about the outcome of my 1 hour mining, 1 hour, 1 hour and a half. Today I did the same. I went outside and I started mining for 1 hour. This is what I got. It's like an hour and a 20 minute that I spent in the same area that I showed you before mining. And if I want to see now on the auction house what kind of profit that I would make if I did one and a half hour maximum doing the method that I showed you. Plus, by the way, I forgot to tell you that while you mine, you get those ores that add 1 to 2 to 3 sometimes knowledge points. Depends on your luck. So let's start. I mean, you can by all means take these ores and use them, or take them and refine them if you have the skills to do more, like to refine the skill more up, like 2 to 3, 1 to 2, etc. But let's go and see what kind of money we made. So that's 881. That's not bad actually. That's not a bad price for this. Another 99 of those, which is Cuckoo Mail to 1,781. We got the Rousing Earth. That's expensive because of the Citadel. You can make your there's some stuff that you can buy, glyphs that you can buy from the Citadel, that you need the Rousing Earth to use it for. Also, that's 500, 5,500 plus. Let's see. Those are not expensive, but we're gonna go calculate them anyway. We got 122 of those, which is 3,036. Another 5,672. That's also 4,500 plus 67. What else? This one. That's 100 as well. Not much, but everything calculate like if you use everything that you if you sell everything that you mined, it's all accumulate to a big price at the end of the 1 hour session. This I already have before. I'm calculating on my phone because that's easy. So I think that's everything that I calculated. Yes, this is everything that I did. And now this would sell for me now, it will sell for 27,524 gold. And that, I repeat, that takes like around a 1.5 hour. If you are not lucky, if you are lucky, like 1 hour. And then you come back, you sell everything, you go do something else, do some mythics, some dungeons. Like when in your free time, that's a free 27,000. That's a free 27,000 that you can just use. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you find some useful information in it, and I think I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.